Hey Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for being here. Let us take a look at the important messages that the cards want to reveal for you at this time. Kindly keep in mind that this reading is not going to resonate for each and every one of you. With that being said, you may want to check your other signs for important messages, okay? Thank you all for your support. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And if you would also like to check my friend's channel, the link is down below. Thank you, and without further ado, let's get into your reading. Messages for the sign of Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know and need to be aware of at this time? Alright, so first card out is the Four of Swords energy. When this card shows up in a reading, there's a need for a powerful retreat, recharging your batteries. Could be that in the recent past, Sagittarius may have dealt with a lot of tension, conflict, or some type of battle. And this card is saying pause, recharge before getting back to what that is. It may also be that you felt overwhelmed with work responsibilities. It almost feels like you may have burnt yourself out, okay? Now, it's a good time as well to let your subconscious lead you. This is a good time to rest your body, rest your mind, don't overthink things too much. And just keep trusting in divine timing for things to unfold. We have the Mother of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. There's two fours in this reading. It may also be the need to get back on a better heart space and better mind space. What are the steps that you need to take here, Sagittarius, to ensure that you live a balanced and healthy lifestyle, all right? Could be that something in the past you may have done a little bit extreme. This may be in terms of people that are dependent on you, people that you're helping, people that are also, I don't want to say demanding something from you, but they require your energy. And you may have felt like you were giving so much here, Sagittarius. So now I feel like the time is to focus on yourself. We have here the Fool card energy. So we all know that the Fool card represents a clean slate. Some of you here, there's already a new path, a new opening being revealed to you, Sagittarius. You might actually be thinking of a new beginning here, something unfamiliar. Yeah, we have the Devil card. You might be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the Five of Pentacles energy, and at the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. This is followed by the Two of Swords. All right. So Sagittarius, there's really something that you want to manifest here, okay? This card often is connected to our wishes, our desires. So it's a great time right now to think of what it is you want to manifest and make sure that you plan, you strategize in order for you to really reach your goal here. This is also an omen that everything that you've been wanting and desiring, it's really going to manifest. Now with Two of Swords energy, a decision here needs to be made. Some of you, it may be a decision that requires you to choose a path where your heart is in it. Refuse to be stuck here. We have the Devil card, stuck or feel like you're being controlled, you're being required and obliged to do something, to stay put in something. But liberate yourself is what the cards are saying. Whatever has been weighing you down, whatever has been sort of making you feel powerless, whether it's relationship, career situation, and it's starting to bring out the shadow aspect in you here, Sagittarius. Time to avoid doing something extreme right now and focus on your fulfillment with Nine of Cups. You might have been pushing yourself too hard here. The Devil and the Mother of Pentacles, this might also be an earth sign. So this is a shadow side that I'm picking up, since the Devil can also speak of a shadow. It might be somebody is bottling their feelings too much. They're not expressing this to you. But there's also a tendency for this person to lean on you too heavily, Sagittarius. It almost feels like they're too dependent on you. You may have felt this as a burden, like you were struggling to say towards others that I'm starting to become very burdened by this. It may have also involved financial situation or home situation where you may have been attending to everybody's needs. And for some time, it was okay with you because you were saying their needs are greater than mine. But over time, with Four of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, you may have also overlooked your need for your own nurturing here, Sagittarius. So I feel like the guidance of this card is to make sure that you're not neglecting your own needs for nurturing, for caring, for mothering yourself with Mother of Pentacles, because of your desire to fulfill others' wishes, dreams, and desires first, okay? Make sure that there's a level of balance here. Otherwise, this may also lead you to feeling as if you are misplacing your priorities, putting others' needs first than yours. Because when you focus on yourself, everything else falls in place, Sagittarius. Living a happy and balanced lifestyle, all right? Now, the devil also speaks about too much attachment to the material things. It might be that somebody around you is too materialism. There might be here somebody who feels very tied to their work as well. Like you feel they're not attending to your emotional needs sometimes. Like they're giving you the cold shoulder with Five of Pentacles energy. All right, and you want to see this person liberate themselves from that control and live a little here. The Fool card speaks about childlike energy, being able to really focus on the present moment, being the energy of happiness and joy in the present moment. Could be that somebody is too afraid that if they step outside their obligations and responsibilities, they're afraid of poverty here, or somebody's too worried about their financial situation. If that's you, Sagittarius, I feel like this is really not your energy, but for some of you, if this is your energy, it's important here to ground yourselves and recognize if this is just your fear, all right? Making you feel powerless over the situation. I feel like once you release yourself from this stressful mindset of focusing too much on what you don't have, but focus on what you have already with Nine of Cups, you're going to empower yourself towards maintaining your momentum right now and keep working hard for your dreams, but not to the point of controlling the outcome, or you feel as though if you don't reach the outcome that you want, you feel unhappy, in despair, Sometimes when we are in the Four of Cups energy, this may even speak of depression, sadness, loneliness. We feel like we're not good enough because we set so high expectations of ourselves, and when it's not met, we feel disappointed. We feel down, we feel dissatisfied. This may also speak about somebody that has high expectations on you. For some reason, I'm getting that. There's a perfectionist side of the Mother of Pentacles. This is again a shadow side, whereas somebody is also too concerned about appearances, keeping up with appearances. With the Four of Cups, you might also be feeling this dissatisfaction, like I'm not so happy with the current status quo, but why are you so oblivious to this? Why are you so cold and like you're not really seeing the heart of the matter here? You might also be feeling as though, yes, whoever this is, they provide and they work hard, but something here feels cold and detached, right? Somebody's too cold and detached. They're too concerned about business, work, whatever the case may be, or yes, they're very responsible, but I'm seeing here that they're not able to open up on an emotional level. Let's open that message further using the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. You might also be going through a personal winter in your life, Sagittarius, but I feel like you're really going to sort this out. It's important not to overthink with the Four of Swords, and also recognize the support system that is present in your life, whether this is friends, family, or loved ones. Okay? So we have the soulmate card. You might be dealing with a soulmate connection here, but there's codependency with the devil, meaning this might be somebody too attached to you to an extreme level, all right? Where it feels like they're too dependent on you here, Sagittarius, and you might be feeling drained, energetically exhausted here, trying to fill up the void for somebody with Four of Cups. There might also be fear of abandonment. So whoever you might be dealing with, some of you may want some type of space, not because you don't care about this person, but you want space, a little bit of room for yourself to breathe, seek out your own independence, to do things that you want. This is not about abandoning somebody, but letting them know that they need to also deal with themselves here with the devil. That it's not up to you completely to sort their own problems, their own issues. Like you need for somebody to be mentally and emotionally strong and mature as you are at this point of your life. You may also have a lot going on, okay? And you could be saying, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for arguments, for fights, for things that are only going to serve as a distraction. Why don't we let those go? Our fears, The devil is a shadow side, so there might be actually some type of insecurity here. Fear of abandonment, whatever the case may be, okay? I see extreme tendency of this person. They can be very clingy and controlling and, very possessive, but there's also a side to them that's very cold and detached with Four of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Some of you felt like it was so hard to provide what this person wants. Like there's some high expectation, or this requires a lot of your energy. Let's see. We have the Victim card. So Sagittarius, somebody here may also be feeling like they're a victim of their circumstance, all right? But this card is a warning of not being able to control one's mind. Because when we feel defeated, when we have that narrative in our mind that we're not good enough, we don't have what it takes to manifest abundance in our life, we are sort of projecting our fears in reality. So it's important here to take control over your own mind. This may also be people around you. You may be detaching yourself from people who are in this energy of always victimizing themselves for some reason. I'm getting that. You want to help them out. You want to feel like you are a support system for them, but you want them to pull themselves out of this dark energy with the Devil of saying, I can't, I'm powerless to change things, or they're giving into their shadow too much. You want to see somebody succeed. You want to see somebody take themselves out of that dark energy, because I feel like you trust this person and you believe in their abilities. All right. You also want somebody to stop making sort of excuses here for things that they do. It could be that there was something that was said and was done recently to you, Sagittarius, and this really hurt you. I see you really healing from this. You still feel a very strong connection to this person, but you might be saying, I need to focus on myself first. They need to sort themselves out. I can't be with somebody who goes back to their old ways, because the Devil here, this might even be addiction of some sort. All right, or their inner demons here struggling to overcome their shadow. Because in a relationship, these energies can be easily transferred. And I'm getting here that you are starting to see some red flags, Sagittarius. And they need to sort themselves out. This may even be somebody with Four of Cups, not being able to take care of their health, depression, or maybe this requires some assistance, outside assistance, mediator, counseling, whatever the case may be. They may be going through some tough times right now. And like I said, you want to see this person pull themselves out of that hole, that dark energy that they're in. This is mostly in the mind. So I feel like somebody needs to reframe their mind. And I feel like with the Seven of Wands, you may have tried to reach out, but they were blocking this. And like I said, the moment that they overcome their mind, see, we have the Ten of Swords, which speaks about sometimes a victim mentality, victim consciousness. You want to help this person out, but they also need to develop a stronger willpower, not to give up, not to lose hope, all right, to feel more optimistic about life. So I really feel like this is not your energy. This could be somebody that you are dealing with right now, or some type of depression on someone's end. All right, let's see. For some of you, it also speaks about just general people around you who can be very pessimistic with Four of Cups. You want to help them out, but when you ask for help, like these are people who could be also coming up with all excuses why they can't. And some of you are starting to feel a little bit discouraged here with Four of Cups. All right. You want to make this person understand that you're not going to enable them to further put themselves down like this. Like they have what it takes to get help with the Devil if this is some type of addiction, or this may also mean self-love. They need to love themselves again. Because it's hard to believe for you that their actions are just brought about by their sadness or their inability to face themselves. But you feel as though this is going to be an unhealthy pattern if they don't choose to really confront this behavior, whatever this is with the Devil. Can get pretty toxic is what I'm seeing. You may have also felt like you were exhausted dealing with this person. Like they can be very intense towards you, Sagittarius. Somebody here may want you to believe that these actions are accidents. If they hurt you, if they said something wrong, or if you felt like they were abusing you of some sort, this may not resonate for all. They may try to believe this, but you don't have to, Sagittarius. I feel like you guys need to also speak your truth, speak and confront this person directly, because they might be a little bit in confused state right now, all right? And not seeing how their behavior can also cause hurt on you and on others around them. So we have here fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Let me read to you what this says. It is up to you if you want to take this advice or not, okay? The outcome of all choices in life is determined by two emotions, fear and love. Your soul is made of the energy of love, and fear is an earthly manifestation of a challenge. To embrace and wallow in fear is to go against your very being. Fear in its many guises is the obstacle that your soul uses to test its tenacity to stay on track. For a soul, human life can be very difficult, but acknowledge that your soul's true nature is love will always help you on your path. When fear rears its ugly head, it is really an opportunity for you to stare it in the eye and turn that doubt into trust. View it as a teacher. What lessons are you learning from these fearful emotions? The more you use the energy of love to diffuse fearful situations, the less often they will present themselves. So really, I feel like the soulmate card here is about living in the energy of love. Somebody needs to let go of their fears because they're not able to shift their energy around here. It's all within their control if they want to change their circumstances, all right? They need to overcome any fear of abandonment, fear of being left alone, fear of being by themselves, whatever the case may be. So this is what I'm seeing for your reading, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I'm sending you all love and light, and namaste.